gamers.
Hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
welcome to another episode of Jump.
What's that?
Why?
Last time on Jump Point, the party did a few
Voiced by a
things.
Muppet.
The party charted a course toward Port Klagix and Vasilnorel, the Githyanki city in the Astral Sea. Meanwhile, Thea learned to attune to the spelljamming helm and flew the ship for the first time. As the party was traveling, they met the Thrycreen Nyx in the Astral Sea and let him join their crew. They delivered the... Oh, you good over there?
Here, Jasmine.
Jasmine typing, you good?
Typing your ass
Oh,
off, Jess.
sorry.
Yeah.
Happy.
You taking notes?
Yeah, she's taking notes. Thank you.
Can you hear it now?
No?
Nope.
Thanks for taking
Okay.
notes, though. I appreciate
Noise
that.
suppression was being
Yeah,
said.
thanks for undertaking.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
They delivered Tangi and the 3 Githyanki eggs to Vasilnorel, and they met the leader there, Pazel, and told her about the rogue vampire crew that attacked her people. As they left Vasilnorel, they then entered the edge of Petal Space and docked in Port Kalgix, on a far dock away from a lot of the ships. It took them a little bit of time to get in here, and that's where we begin. Stepping out from the dock into Sector 1. You see smokestacks billowing around you as you see buildings here. Streets here are made of wood, metal, and you see that each of the sectors of the ring city are connected by like bridges and makeshift built areas here. As you step out here, what do you all do? As you see with you, I should just add on to this, with you is Nyx, the Thrycreen that you've just added to your crew, and Arioin Lumina, Thea's cousin, have kind of stepped out onto the streets with you.
Well,
You can hear the sounds of people around you. You can see that there's like a lot of different people here as you guys are kind of like stepping into the main Sector 1. It's just like people walking by. Lots of GIF. Lots of just, but a lot of different people. So you guys, Demi, you stepped out and just hit by the port itself. Someone walks you like, stop. Just stand there, get out of the way. You see like a plasmoid, purple plasmoid, like shift past you.
I just ignore him. That guy should not be complaining about how much space people taking up. I know he can go through an inch-wide hole. Well, where are the rest of my friends?
Yeah. What's the marching order here? Demi, you definitely kind of charted out here first. What's the marching order here as you guys are stepping out from like the area where the dock was? Who's behind Demi? You guys are beating my ass all at once.
I guess I will be behind Demi.
That's my captain.
There we go.
Just the two of us, huh?
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
know
And,
that
and mark it on your
We
bingo
tried.
board if you got the space.
I'm probably holding up the rear this time.
Makes sense.
I'll be behind. Is Morn there?
Yeah, you're all here.
I'll be behind Morn.
What the?
Towards the middle.
There's an awkward moment where it's like with the two Astral Elves here. As Arwen like walks past you, it's like you're like, yeah, I'll hold up the rear. Thea's like, yeah, I'll hold up the rear. So,
It's like
you see
just
Ari.
standing side by side.
You see Arwen
No,
come
no,
up to
after
you, like,
you. No, after
Everyone-
you.
Everyone is dragging their feet, does not want to join the pack, wants to be the last one to leave. I'm gonna walk over to all 3 Astral Elves, be like,
All right. Hello. Yeah.
"Hey, are you too good? Should we put you in disguises or something?" Like,
Who? Me? As you see, Arya. Or
I don't think I was talking to you.
oh, sorry. It's all right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm fine.
One.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fine.
Well then, come on.
After you.
As you guys are.
Okay.
Yeah, no time like the present there, cuz. You know, faster we're done with this, the faster you guys can get your money, whatever, and then, let's,
Giles, what's the plan?
Yes.
How
What's
would
the
you
plan?
find someone who came here specifically to hide?
Hmm. Well, I mean, I think the first thing is that I mean, do we even have like a description of like a visual
No.
drawing or something? We're just working off of just a vague description.
We can
right?
assume that they were an Astral Elf.
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk over to was it Thea's sister?
yeah.
Cousin,
cousin.
whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
yeah.
Disrespecting.
Whatever.
Disrespecting Felly like
Hey,
that.
she disrespected me first. All right,
No,
all
she
right. I
didn't.
gotta.
She never did that.
Excuse you.
Felia somewhere sneezes with Dogan's like, you good? I think that's what was talking about me. I don't know. As we move back to you.
It's like, hey, do we have like a visual description of like what this guy looks like?
So
A woman.
Right. What we do know is that they used a serpent's dagger on the child of Dawnhost, and that's pretty much what we have to go on. They were
Absolutely nothing other than they used a very specific type of weapon.
yes,
No,
it was a
no,
specific
we don't know.
specific poison as well.
Okay.
The
Ridiculous.
Is it confirmed that they are also an astral elf, or is that just also unknown?
No, the part that they said was serpent dagger, very particular poison.
right.
Okay.
Hey, on a
No
natural 20,
gender,
on a natural
no
20
height,
history,
no species.
on a natural 20 history
Natural
check
20.
from Ari1. Not natural elf. From what I understand, wood elf. This
Wood
is what
elf.
they saw. You know.
Okay.
And
Hair color, skin color.
Does the great
Build.
empire of the star moth or whatever the fuck you're from have bad blood with wood elves for any reason?
not particularly, no. I mean, if we had bad blood with anyone, it would be. Well, she's gonna see that. She pauses for a moment. It would be sometimes the Gift Armada, sometimes, but we have treaties and things. The
Vampires.
Empirates, because the Xaraxis Empire has in the SSA or signed that treaty. We deal with the Salon, the Arthurx, the Neogi, sometimes Mind Flayers if they appear. But specifically, what else? I'm not sure. Maybe there's some group.
Right, I didn't think we were gonna get any helpful information, but I thought I'd check.
Well, Wood Elf at least is at least something.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll find many wood elves here. Like look around at like
Yeah.
not exactly where you'd expect to find a big population of them. So
Yeah, not
Yeah.
quite their scene. Yeah.
So it's mostly plasmoids and GIF and like what other people am I seeing?
All types. A lot of GIF, but this is a porch, so there's lots of different types of people.
sure, yeah.
What Guile saw, that there was a GIF Armada ship docked here. There's a bunch of trade ships going in and out of here. Around here in Sector 1, I think you can see a wide variety of people, for sure. No Astral Elves, though. At least not in the general, looking as you look through just where you're standing.
Just
this alleyway.
Just our small pocket of 3 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
and in terms of height and hair color and all that sort of stuff, is that all unknown still?
Quite unknown, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I'm vouching that we'll just start hitting up pubs, ask if they know about whereabouts of a wood elf, and go from there, since that's all we got. Maybe blacksmiths regarding the weapon, see if they got it sharpened or tuned up or anything.
That could be a good place to start.
that's not a bad call. Or maybe just ask around if anybody's trying to get rid of that kind of weapon.
Perhaps. I mean,
See if we can
blacksmiths
find it
probably
fast.
still might be the best option for that.
You hear in your head, guys, trying to get rid of a weapon, huh? As you see, the Nyx, gonna put his orangish arms together, like, could be a place to start, yeah.
I mean, if I was trying to get rid of a weapon here, just toss it over the side.
Yeah,
we do a camera pan down to the massive depths of this asteroid crater, where you see the long pillar that kind of the ringed city is connected to. It's like massive crater here.
Good point.
Well, the thing is, though, that it depends on if this guy is going to need coin to stay afloat. 'Cause,
Yeah,
if he's got oodles and boodles of cash, he would, throw it over the edge. But if he has oodles and boodles of cash, he
maybe
probably
they're a
wouldn't have done-
sentimental assassin, and that dagger means a lot to him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who knows?
All right. Well, let's find a blacksmith and start from there, shall we?
All right.
Sounds good.
So we're walking. I want to keep an eye out for any shifty, shady people that I just in. I know we're in like a really rugged port town, but
Oh yeah.
people that look like they're from here that aren't just like
Yeah.
trying to hawk goods.
That makes sense. As you do that, you hear in your head, Demi, and there's like a moment where it kind of Nyx steps in front of you. You see kind of his maroon carapace, he's not standing at his full height here, as you see that kind of black cloak around him, arms poking through it. It's like, hey, he kind of says in your head, his antennas kind of lean toward you. Hey, Demi, was it? Yeah?
Sure.
Let me, I'd appreciate, you giving me my stuff.
Oh yeah, no problem. Happy to help.
Yeah. He kind of
Is that all
holds.
you wanted? You just wanted to thank me?
No, I want my things.
Oh,
As you
I don't
see
know what you're
his
talking about.
top orange, left orange
So I
arm
walk
comes out.
away.
You hear in your head, if things go south, it'd be great if I had my things. But hey, what can you do? As he pulls the loot out, and you can just hear him playing a little bit as you walk ahead. All right. As you walk forward more, give me an investigation. Oh, you're looking for shady types here. Give me a perception check. Here. 18. I think you've been to a place like this. I mean, this is much smaller than Sharn. I mean, this is probably the size of like Memphis as far as like space-wise. You're looking for, you know, the regulars here, the locals here. And as you kind of walk past things down a street in Sector 1, you see that there's people leaning against the side of a building. You see a Hadozi man. He kind of has this like almost like white fur. You see a fire genasi kind of talking with him. They're kind of leaning against the building. As you look at the building, you see the name of it's called the Split Coconut. It's a tavern. You see them kind of talking. You see the Dozy kind of like chatting with them. Walking up, you see a Goliath, like a hill. Okay, you think a hill ancestry Goliath, and the three of them are just chatting about something. They seem like of here. They don't seem like they're wide-eyed or like, you know, looking around. They seem like they kind of have the bearings of this place. You do anything as you walk past? And Giles, you're solely looking for like a blacksmith, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an investigation check here for that too. 25. Really good. I think you ask. Do you ask around here, or do you just kind of like find your own way?
I'll probably like ask some of the shopkeepers that were sort of like passing by. Just
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you know, it's like,
Yeah, there's
hey, is there a blacksmith nearby?
You see a hill dwarven man like, yeah, yeah, sure thing. There's a that'd be in sector 2. Take a look. It's called on he kind of gives you directions. He's like, there's a halfling woman. She owns a place. It's got Elfrey or Ephrill, sorry, Ephrill and Thori. They own the place. If you're looking for some good armaments, they got you. Just tell them I sent you. All right.
Okay. What's your name?
Talon.
Talon. All right.
Yeah.
I'll let them know that Talon sent me. All right. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Morn, do you do anything as you kind of walk past the Split Coconut?
Not yet. I'll keep following. Let's go to the blacksmith first. But
sure,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, sure. Make sure you write those things down. Let me write them.
Mm-hmm.
Could
Appreciate that.
I mean, maybe not immediately, but could Autumn also look around for like a pawn shop, maybe?
Sure, yeah. I think you gotta go into sector 2. I think yeah, when you're being led toward that way. So you will, once you get to sector 2, you can probably, you know, split from the group and try and find something. As you guys move,
As we're walking, if I catch you on him looking around, I mean, sort of sidles up and it's like, you got any good ideas?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe like some thrifty, you know? Maybe somebody tried to like dump it somewhere discreet. If they needed money for it, you know?
Hmm. 2 birds with 1 knife.
Mm.
Get some gold, get rid of a murder weapon. Smart. So what you thinking, like a pawn shop or something?
Yeah. Maybe they trade it for a necklace. If they didn't get cash immediately and sell the necklace somewhere else or something.
Makes sense
Who
to me.
knows?
I want to take a look around and see if I can figure out what the theme of the sector we're in is. If we're told like blacksmith, that's over in sector 2.
Yeah.
I want to try and figure out like I don't know what number sector we're in.
1.
If that's on a sign somewhere.
Yeah, you saw it as you passed into port. Because like the sector 1 is like on the side where literally the first where you can hit the dock is. And if we're looking at like the visual representation, it'd be like the back area. So you would move from here to sector 2.
Right.
Sorry.
Can I
Not
figure
to
out
not
what-
to scale, but
What the theme of sector 1 is?
there's taverns. Like there's like a small kind of like small market here, like more like makeshift tents and things like that. Stalls, I should say. But there's like taverns and like things that you could easily access here as you hit port.
Taverns and street food vendors and
Yes.
This is the rest area.
Yes.
for,
Oh
like,
yeah.
Your locals.
Yeah. And perfect
Okay.
place for people to right, get out from the lines at this place and get some much needed rest, or other things, get into some stuff.
I'll make a mental note of it. This is probably where I'd come back for like find some card games.
Oh yeah.
As we're passing through, we'll try to find some little stall that just is selling. I want to buy some cigarettes.
Oh yeah. You easily there's a
That's my guy.
you're easily able to find that. It's just, so he's like, yeah, all right.
You got any mott nails?
Yeah, yeah, sure. As you see a Shidarkai with like really kind of short hair. He kind of looks over. He's like, yeah, I got you. All right.
Hey,
You
boy.
you new in town? He's like, oh,
Buy me
sick.
a pack of special gunpowder.
You got special gunpowder? Yeah, we're new in town.
Good. Hey, well, welcome to the port. Kind of who's special gunpowder? Oh, the gift brand. All right, yeah. Let me see if I got any of those.
My friend's trying to find an early grave. So.
I get it. They actually put gunpowder in it. Right?
Yeah.
You know that? It's like little small traces of it. Yeah. And those folks from Encyclopedia are kind of wild.
Can come in handy if in places where weapons are off limits.
He gives you a kind of green eyes look over at you. He gives you a slight smile. He's like, eh. He hands those two over to you, and it's like a gold piece. After
Sure.
both.
See a lot of people coming in and out of town?
Yeah, of course. Lots of different types. Especially this bunch of gift armada folk come in here now, traders, things like that. I see all kinds. You kind of like, do you need got this like that? Or you want to take it like that? Or you need like a bag or anything? You good?
No, I'm good. I'll
Okay.
just grab both.
Yeah, but who's this? No more or less than usual. This is right at the edge of the pedal space, and as you look up, you do see those things that you saw coming in, those like roots that stretch through wild space here in pedal space, like the roots of a tree. You see like the bits of stars peeking through those the edge of these roots. Like yeah, folks come from all over. So, if you're looking for someone here, I mean, hey, good luck.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope you find what you're looking for. He's like, I gives you a nod.
Just walk off. Give Demi her fucking gunpowder.
Thanks.
Yep.
It is also a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Tea cigarettes.
Oh.
Tea cigarettes.
As you guys walk past, there's like a
Take
section.
one out, light it up. The end of it blows off.
It's like, yeah. He's like,
It's a very small explosion, but it is an explosion, and it does scare them a little bit.
oh yeah. As you
So
move,
more as we walk up, they put actual gunpowder in that.
I hear that's because literally everything the gift touch has traces of gunpowder on it.
Mm.
you hear Nyx saying in your head, "That's a fact. That is a fact." You kind of walk past. You see, he's put his.
This right here is 99.9 repeating % green tea, and the explosion at the beginning just helps wake you up even more.
You see, Nyx has a hat in his hand. You don't. No clue how he got it. There is already like 6 silver and 5 copper in it. And he kind of just goes, whoop, pulls that up, puts it in a pouch, puts his loot away. He's like, eh. You see his mandibles like click a little bit as he moves forward. Giles, you're moving past. You see, there's a bunch of like the bridges and things that you can move through here to get toward Sector 2. As you're moving here, is there anything that you're doing as Aria when it's like, this is thinking how you feeling about this, cuz?
I mean, okay, I guess.
Hmm.
How are you feeling?
Well, you know, if we get this assassin and you know, take him back and, you know, make sure that they face justice for what they've done, it should be an easy time for me. I'm mostly here because, you know, Captain Stargrove ordered me to be here, but if it was, even if it wasn't an order, I would have, you know, tried to weasel my way to come. You know, it's been a long time since we've hung out, right?
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me more about, you know, what you've done in your travels and how things are in Brawl. You know?
Wow.
How's Felly, she's they're a child now, right? I remember my father telling me about this. Cloud, right? I haven't seen him yet. How is he? You okay there?
Sorry,
You
could
alright?
you repeat that? Yeah, I'm a bit distracted, sorry.
Oh, no worries. I said, how's Felly's child? Cloud, right? That's what their name was?
Yeah, no, she's great.
Oh, nice. Good. Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, because we haven't really connected in a while, so I haven't really. I want to come visit and, you know, see everything. How's Spill? What's her husband like? Here he's what?
Great,
human?
honestly.
Or
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Great. So is he like? Is he like on the level? Like what's his vibe? Like what's his whole deal?
He's probably one of the nicest people I ever met. He's great.
You can see Arya went like, okay. Didn't think. Surely I didn't think Felly would. Guess Felly found someone really nice. That's good. Well,
Yeah.
nice. As you guys are walking here towards.
Is there capping just to make her sister seem cool?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was what to ask or something. But like, you're Arwen. It kind of looks like, oh, great. Well, if like I said, I really want to get a chance if we do get some time after all this assassin business. I really want to come and see you all. I haven't seen Uncle Edward and Aunt Dathy in a long time. It'd be great to just connect again. Mrs. Giles, as you stop in front of Ephril's armaments, you see kind of you can hear the sound of of some smithing. You hear that kind of steam, sound of steam. You can hear some shouting. As you hear something like, Thorn, could you? I think we have customers. All right, could you take care of it? Like, yeah, I got it. And you see kind of lumbering through here. You see a hobgoblin. He kind of has like a common shirt on, hair tied back. He's probably about like 6 feet. Sees you all coming. He's kind of like that, almost like bluish fur. Hey, hello. Welcome to Ephril's Armaments. Is there anything I can get you all? In need of to be reforged? And what do you all need?
Hi. We what was it? Found this place through what was his name? Talon, I think.
Over in Sector 1. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually we might need some refinishing on our weapons since we're here. But we do also have a secondary task that we might need your assistance with.
Okay. All right.
Do you know of a particular sort of individual, particularly like a wood elf, came in with a knife?
Dagger, not a knife.
Dagger. Sorry. Didn't it have what sort of inscriptions were on it again? Demi? This Giles is snapping his finger to try to drum up his own memory.
It was your favorite. Serpents.
Serpent. Yeah. Dagger with a serpent on it. Does that ring a bell?
Serpent. Alright, I'm gonna roll the history check in front of the board for you guys. A 15. Dagger with a serpent. Hey, Ifril. You know anything about this? It's like, Thorn, what's going on? What? As you see a slender halfling, kind of dark skin, kind of longer, kind of natural hair. She kind of looks like, oh, hello. How you all doing? Thorn, what's going on? They're asking about maybe an elf that came in with a dagger that serpent's on it. You aware of that or anything? Or we get a lot of stuff coming in and out of here, Thorn, but she looks toward all of you, brown eyes eyeing all of you like, okay, I think we worked on, oh wait, serpent dagger. Oh, I think it had golden kind of filigree on it. The hilt was a serpent. Yeah, okay. They did come in, and I only did like a sharpen on it. I really didn't do anything else with it. They kind of gave me a little bit of gold, but I couldn't really do anything else with it. They just wanted it looked at. It was a little bit. If I remember, Thorn, what did it look like again? He's like, okay. Kind of looks through. He's like, I think it was a bit worn. I'd seen a lot of use. We just kind of, I think we just did a bit of a, just a little bit of restoration on it. It seemed a little chipped. Not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you know how long ago that this individual came in by? He's our friend. And like we kind of lost contact with him, so we're just trying to figure out his whereabouts.
We left separately through the Astral Sea, so
Yeah.
we don't know how far ahead he is.
Give me a persuasion check. One of you here, or one of you can lead. Give yourself advantage. I like that.
I will give you advantage. I think.
Roll one more time, Kyle's. 23. I think you see a bit of apprehensiveness here from Thorn as he's kind of like scratching his head a little bit. He's like,
yeah, we have the same persuasion.
He's like, well, I'll tell you what. April's like, I think it was maybe 4 days ago. Maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. And they yeah, I think so. Just
Did you mention where he was headed?
They didn't really mention where they were headed, no. But if anything, if they're staying here for a long time, I guess Sector 1 could be a bunch of taverns and things there, but I'm not sure.
Good to know. Thanks.
All right.
Okay. Also, I guess, I don't know. Because last time I recall, he ended up bringing, like, a really sparse amount of clothing with him. Did he, like, get any armor or something? Like, did he get anything from you guys other than just the sharpening, or is that it?
No, nothing. No armor like that. Plus,
Sorry.
we don't quite do armor all the time here. We mostly just do weapons.
All right. Fair enough. Well, thank you so much for the assistance. I don't think I have any more questions.
I hope you find your friend.
Thank you. I point to Thea's cousin. It's like, did you have any additional questions about the guy? Because I know you were worried about him the most.
Yeah. Well, do they still have, the I mean, last time I saw them, their hair was blonde. I don't know if they changed the hair or anything. Do they still have that? As well?
I gotta walk away. I am trying to not laugh at this.
Yeah. They came in with a kind of a shawl or something on, so I couldn't really see. Oh, all right. They've always been doing strange things, so that's all right. Well, hopefully we can find him here.
All right.
What you do? I need an Arcana check from you, Demi.
Okay. Arcana.
Oh yeah. As you
Sorry,
can.
what was the last thing that was said?
I think this is as you see Arion move forward and say something here.
That's a 6.
Okay. You see, she guy says, "Well, thank you, Thorn. I appreciate that." He's like, "Yeah, no problem. If you need anything else, or if you, if I can get you anything, just let me know. Yeah. See Ari like, no, you've been very helpful. I appreciate that. All right. As you guys can exit the area.
Yeah, I guess as we like to reconvene outside of the what was it? This bladesmith. It's like, all right, so they could be still here, allegedly. They could also be in Sector 1.
Really now, as you see Nyx kind of look like, you see that, give me a perception check, as you kind of see Nyx over somewhere. You see,
19?
19. 19, let me see what he adds here. It's going to be a 17, so you do see it. You see that he is like grabbed a few things here. Dimmy, you only see this. He's grabbed a few things. He's gonna tucks them into his pouch again. You see him put 5 gold into his pouch, and also a piece of paper as well. As he you see his bottom arms moving quickly, just stowing some things. Like as he like brushes his top arms, like, "What'd you guys find in there?" Kind of like he kind of speaks directly to you guys. What'd you find?
Well, our suspect is was here recently, 4 days ago, and still could be in Sector 1.
Sector 1 does seem to be where people who are here for longer hang out.
Huh.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that makes sense to me. Well, could be a place to start.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need here? And Guile, or sorry, Autumn, do you slip out here?
Yeah. I will.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. If you were trying to do this like without during that whole interaction inside of Ephraim's armaments.
I don't know if this is too much of an ask, but would it be too much to say that Onum would probably cast invisibility on himself first?
That's lovely. Advantage. Advantage then. Stealth check at advantage.
Alright. Get ready. Not great. Not great still.
A 15 is not bad. Give me a perception check. I would say who was in the back here would be Morn and Thea, right?
Yep.
I need the both of you to give me a perception check here. Okay. Yeah, you get away clean. What does it look like as you cast invisibility on yourself? Here. As you can see, like, they went into Ephraim's armaments. You saw Nyx. You clearly saw Nyx was, like, acting like he was about to go in and kind of, like, whoop, heel turned and then went down an alley. Like, nearby.
Alright, like, while this whole interaction is going on in the shop, we're, Onum's, like, just rolling a cigarette, kind of like, itching his face, but he's getting his eyelash prepared with the, what is it? I don't know what gum Arabic means, but it's just I gotta put a eyelash of gum Arabic. So,
for the components.
Yeah, I think
Some
I think
tree sap.
yeah, that's what I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, she
So
said.
rather than your traditional rolling paper glue, I guess he's using some tree sap, puts an eyelash on the paper, rolls the glue over it, does the hand visual components also,
That's so
and then
fucking sick.
he goes to like lick it. He's like covering his mouth to do the verbal component,
Oh yeah.
and then he's just gone.
Gone, hidden from your friend's sight, as they're more preoccupied, chasing down some leads here. As you move from here, where you go here in Sector 2?
I mean, I guess I'd be looking for a pawn shop, like, even before we got into this store. So, I guess if I located one
Okay, sure.
beforehand, otherwise I'll just keep looking around for one.
As you look from here, there is a. Give me an investigation check. However, this is DC 12. It's kind of really you're on the lookout here.
Oh God, that's so sad.
It is an 11. I think you're a little turnaround. This is a new place. Sector 2 is a little bustling. As you do go, it takes you like a couple of minutes, like 10 minutes or so. You do see a place. There is a small, maybe like 2-story building, makeshift like building that's like built in between two larger buildings here. It's like super thin. Like if you looked, it's filling up an alleyway space essentially. There is a as you look at the name, it's called the Sphinx's Arsenal.
Well, that sounds pretty promising to me.
What do you do?
You said it's in an alleyway?
Yeah, it's a building that's like tucked in an alleyway, like someone slammed a building in between two large buildings and was just like, here it is.
I'm gonna go around the corner, like into the alleyway, but not into the building yet.
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of like out of sight from most people, and then I'm gonna drop the invisibility.
As you drop it, you see a depiction of like a sphinx. It's like a rendered drawing of like a more of like an outline kind of drawing. It does not resemble the one that comes to mind, but it looks close. Like someone saw it and was like, oh, this is what it kind of looks like. As you see the wings and the kind of lion body of this creature, the Sphinx's Arsenal is open to you. There's like a small kind of door or entryway that has like a long kind of like blue like curtain here, something you could just kind of pull back and head in.
Alright, I'll just step through the curtain.
As you step through the curtain, you hear you don't hear anyone yet. You see that the shelves are lined with this place is small, right? So the shelves are lined with a bunch of assortment of items and things here and there, knickknacks. As you do see as you see further back, there's just a counter, and there's also kind of some things behind that counter, a small, maybe like another little curtain that you can go behind too. It seems like this building is just like long, right? It's not like wide. It's just like single, like a maybe like a 15-foot a hallway, like a 15 to 20-foot hallway, like wide hallway that's just like goes down until you get to that little counter.
It's like a single aisle kind of store.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. I guess we'll politely place my hands on the back of my pelvis and have me a look around. See
Yeah,
what kind
sure.
of items they got in here.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Here.
Okay. All right.
Do you like pick up anything?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
You're looking around and you're like looking through the place. There's an assortment of things here. As you look, there's like potion bottles. There's weapons. There's other items here. There's a lot of different things on the shelves. You see that there's a. As you kind of looking, are you looking like intently at some of the stuff here, like on the shelf?
I think Autumn's trying to, but I think he's overwhelmed by the assortment of items.
Oh yeah. As you
He
do
can't
that,
even focus
Hey.
on one thing.
give me a dexterity saving throw. The DC is 12.
Oh god. Alright, that's fine. I'll take that.
As you like are looking closely, you hear the meow of a cat. So like an orange cat like jumps, and lands
Oh.
on your your back as you're like leaning forward looking at something, and then jumps off of you, and then like turns toward you, green eyes piercing, like looking at you, meowing.
My goodness. You scared me.
Kind of like eyes you carefully. You see it kind of like puts its head back a little bit as it kind of smells you, kind of like runs away. You see that there's a little tag on it that says Lonnie.
Hmm.
As it kind of moves further and jumps on that little counter. What do you do?
Oh, you're the store clerk.
You see it hits the hits a bell, like ding 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 ding, like it's hitting it a bunch of times. It's hitting it so many times. And you hear a what? Are you hitting the bell again? How many times, Lonnie, do I have to tell you to stop hitting the bell? If there's no customers, stop hitting the bell, please. Please. And as you see, pulling out from that like kind of dark blue curtain, you see a tiefling. They have this kind of like dark blue skin, like these beautiful, almost like twisting horns, and these kind of like reddish eyes here. They kind of have just more like almond clothes. You see they have like a little small kind of like half apron they're wearing. Like, oh, customer. Hello, welcome to the Sphinx's Arsenal. Is there anything that I can get you? My name's Clome, by the way.
Hello, man.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Autumn.
Hello, Autumn.
I got kind of a weirdly specific thing I'm looking for.
Okay, I can maybe help you with that. Lonnie, get down. You see, like, Lonnie's like pushing a potion bottle. Stop it, please. No. Just
You're a great cat, by the way.
it knocks a potion bottle over. Give me an athletics check here. The DC is going to be 14.
Oh no. Oh
Is
no.
As the potion
Bro's
hits the
holding
ground.
these L's
Pushing
so
hits-
hard.
Potion hits the ground, and Chlome's like, as a cat, the cat just looks at, meows at them, hops off the desk, and then just goes further back into the space. You see Clome like, steps behind the counter, grabs like a towel, and starts cleaning up the potion. Like, what is it? What is exactly that you wanted? I'm sorry.
I was looking for a serpent's dagger.
A serpent's dagger?
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything like that here. I can check for you. I think as you get a closer look at Clome, you see that they kind of have, as they're talking, they kind of have almost like these extended fangs, and almost like these bestial features. As you can like, you look very closely at them now. Like, I don't know. Maybe. Huh. Serpent's dagger. I mean, I have a lot of different daggers, but not quite a serpent's dagger, I don't think. Let me check. And they kind of go to where there's a trunk and like open it, and there's like an assortment of just like weapons that are like hilt up, and it's like that's a short sword. It's a small trunk, but like she pulls out a long sword, which is like, how is that fitting in there?
Yeah. It's a clown car.
Yeah, she's like, that's a long sword. Nope. Nope.
I mean, it's okay. I think it probably would have come in like today.
Oh.
You know?
I don't think no one's pawned a serpent's dagger, no. I can maybe try and get, see if
Oh, yeah, actually, now that I'm here, now that I'm thinking of it, actually, I got another thing I could ask you about.
Sure, what's that?
Do you happen to know, or maybe have, some kind of, maybe you don't even have it, maybe you just know of something like this, but something that would, like, help someone recover their energy to cast magic.
Oh,
You know?
You can see like,
roll an investigation or something. I talked to Arnim about looking for a pawn shop.
oh yeah, can we
And at this point, I think I noticed that he's missing.
yeah, you saw Nick's,
So I
you
just
saw
wanna,
Nick's
like-
put his shit together, and then like,
Yeah, for sure.
then you're
then
like, wait, where's Anna?
Okay, we got Nyx. We don't have Arnim. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking for. I'm going to read the ether and just
Yeah, sure.
like take off this bracelet, which is like a ribbon through 4 coins with like holes at the center, like a square punched out hole at the center of the coins. And I'll take it and I'll throw it up in the air and count like heads up, heads down of each one.
Yeah.
Just be like very profound about me dropping my bracelet.
Yeah, give,
Like, oh, that's interesting. The energy's different in this direction. I'm gonna try and I'm on specifically the lookout for anyone with a dagger that looks like a snake anywhere on their person, or a pawn shop. Whatever I find of those 2 things first.
give me an investigation check here. You already know that the finding the pawn shop is DC 12. And we go from there.
Investigation is not high, so I'm taking supplements. 15.
15. Nothing, as you look through Sector 2 and you're walking, you are able to find the Sphinx's arsenal. Nothing as far as a dagger shaped like a serpent. It really doesn't, you don't get anything for that.
Yep.
As you step through, you can see that, hear some, the sound of a glass breaking from behind the curtain.
Yeah. So right about as Arnim is asking about an item to help you recover casting energy, and it's about when I walk into the store.
Oh, and you see Clome like, oh, hello, welcome to the Sphinx's Arsenal. How can I help you? Oh, I'm getting distracted. A pearl. Oh,
Take your time.
I got it. let me just look in this other thing here. I think I have one. They like kind of go through, and you see
on.
they.
Oh hey. I found
Fine.
I found the pawn shop.
This is a neat place.
Yeah. No serpent's dagger here.
Hmm. Okay, I was wondering. What around looks like the most, I don't want to say expensive thing, but like what's the most interesting thing just in the like
in
lobby area of
in the
this pawn
space,
shop?
in the lobby area, there is a couple of potions on the on some of the shelves. There is mounted on the wall itself. There is a sword. This like fine sword that has all these like in the middle of it. There's all these like runes in it. You speak Infernal, right?
I do.
Yeah, there's Infernal runes in the middle of the sword.
Can I
You see
tell what
the
it says or what it
black
does
hilt.
based on that?
It says to slay thy nemesis.
Just like gesture with my shoulder to the sword and remark to Anna, like, how pretentious is that? It's a sword of killing your enemy. Like, that's what swords do. But they wrote it on the blade?
That's
There's
Edgelord behavior.
also
it's kind of repetitive too, huh?
there's
That's what I'm saying.
It's also like a wand that has like, it's a mahogany kind of wand that has a sapphire gem on its hilt. You hear a Clomé like, oh, and they like look up and turn towards you. How familiar is Demi with Tiefling ancestries? They look very different than you.
Are you
Yeah.
asking if I'm
If you're
would know
familiar.
she's chthonic?
Yeah. Would you know that?
No, I think I would just know that they are a tiefling.
Yeah.
And I would intuit that like the differences in what manifests in our appearance comes from like who fucked up in the relationship, basically.
Or who's in the line? You can see the Clomé like, oh, hello. Oh, hey. Is this your yeah. Do you need help with anything? Oh, let me one person at a time. And she pulls out a black
I
pearl.
just came to look around and grab my boy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
You're fine.
look at Demi and she's got a cat here too.
Yeah,
Nice cat.
as you see, you hear that
Where?
meow. You look up on one of the high shelves. You see the cat looking down at you, kind of just lazily. Don't, Lonnie, don't knock anything over again, please.
I'm gonna hit the cat with them.
And you see, like, kind of like gives you that like stink face though. Like, here, this. Hold on to this. And she hands you a black pearl.
Oh,
If you're talking about like restoration of your magical essence, your connection to the arcane, this can be helpful for a spellcaster. This pearl has some essence, some arcane essence inside of it, and you see there's like intricate runes, like elvish runes, carved into the pearl itself as you look really close. They kind of have that like kind of orangish glow to them. You just need to attune to it, and you'll be ready to go. Is this kind of what you were thinking, or no? I hope.
wow. Okay.
Very
Yeah,
pretty rock,
yeah.
honey.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I feel like, you know, what would something like this go for?
Well, I can do.
It's okay. I got this. How much for the rock?
You see the tail start moving a little bit, like, It's almost like that, like lion's tail, where it has a like little bit of bluish fur on the end of it. Well, I can do. You see that she's got it like fortune cost 200. I can do 400 gold.
That's a lot of gold, huh?
You have the
That's a
opportunity,
challenge,
my lovely
okay.
players, to use the
I
influence
do want-
action.
I do want to try and haggle this price down, but I'm not sure the best wording of
Yeah.
what I'm trying to go for. Like, I don't know how I would ask.
Yeah, sure. Autumn did
But
ask.
I do want to. I do want to roll
Riz.
about this.
Autumn, what kind of Riz you got left in the tank?
None.
Riz is on E.
I think my angle is about to be like, can I trade you a ring for it?
Ooh.
See,
It is a pawn shop.
Thinking,
It is
I
a
was
pawn
thinking
shop.
a trade would not be a bad idea.
Pawn. Yeah, if you ask her that, I mean, I will say she's already starting at like, the baseline for the influence action here. So like, a persuasion check, DC 15, or honestly, it's both of you. You're asking for a trade. We'll lower it. 13. Persuasion. DC
I'll
13
roll
persuasion check.
persuasion.
Yeah. You've hit it to the core of her of wanting.
Now, do I trust my digital dice or do I trust my real dice? We
Yeah,
gotta go
the
real
age-old
dice for
question.
this.
Okay,
Gotta go real dice for this.
roll it up.
I don't like how any of these feel. Hang on. It's gotta be you. Okay, 14 on the die,
Heck yeah.
and my persuasion is 4, so 18. total.
18. You see, Glome like, all right. Well, if you're willing to trade, we can do a trade. What do you have? That can offset some of the cost here, or we can, if it's really of the same kind of equal value, full trade is great. At Sphinx's Arsenal, we love to please, especially awning items. I love that. What do you have?
Debbie will just, like, in one motion, wipe all of the rings off of their right hand and just stack those up on the counter and then go fishing in their purse for something. Half pull out like a red silk rope and get like way too far into pulling that out before being like, that's not what I was looking for. Put that back.
Okay, rings. How many rings exactly is this? We can do a little
I
bit.
think it's like 3.
3? Okay.
3 nice rings.
like
And I
that.
will also put like I'll do it. I'll put 2 of the fang traps that we've
Oh,
prepared.
you see, like, oh, these are nice. No mishmake. Huh.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Oh, I see. Well, your rings.
These are super fun.
You see what? Huh. Well, I think this is a fair trade. You see that there's a moment where like they snap their fingers and just a small blue flame appears, and a just small sheet of paper, like almost like a scroll, appears in their hand. Like, just write in what you're putting into me, and I'll write in what I'm trading to you, and we'll call it a deal.
Steam is coming out of Demi's ears as they try not to respond the way they want to do to that specific order of words.
Hmm?
And just like way too long of a pause before I said, right. Contract. You gotta show me how to do that later.
Who? Me? Oh, well. You see that there's like a moment of on him. You don't really get this. It's just two tieflings like, well, hon. Let's be real. No. Being having a little Yugoloth in you is always being, privy to deals. But it would be. I can maybe show you. But I don't know. Seems like you got a little hellfire and brimstone in you. What?
I made sure you could find out.
Alright, well, this is like a... right, yeah, just, put your items, write down what you have here, and then...
Yeah, on the contract, I write down 3 rings, 2 fang traps, and then basically my digits.
Oh, but you see like a little smile, like, as like there's a pearl, as they like write in nice cursive, pearl of power. Here, like, all right, good. And you see like you hear almost like a lock sound as the almost infernal runes appear around the outline of the contract as it like burns in blue flame. Huh?
Chills.
Successful pawn.
Slay. I got you something, babe. Something pretty. Wear it nice.
Well, thank you so much.
Is there anything else I can interest you guys in? Lonnie, get down from there.
You
see like meow. It's like a cat just like jumps off the
how much for the cat?
That's a whole ass person. You can't ask that.
Lonnie is not for sale. And
That's fine.
even though I wish sometimes I wish Lonnie was for sale. You see the cat kind of like hiss at her. I wish Lonnie was for sale sometimes. I joke.
No, you gotta put Lonnie on payroll. Lonnie's working hard.
I'm sure he pays rent.
Pays it in vermin and birds and
snackies.
Keeping the shop safe too. But if there's anything else I can interest you in, just let me know.
I'm a little curious. Are you? I'm assuming you own the shop.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm curious on the inspiration for the shop name.
Oh, I mean, well, Sphinxes are, at least from what we know about them, are really good. I don't know. I've heard they're users of riddles and tricks, and I think to some degree, I think they are, honest in that sense. What you see is what you get. Fangs and all. And I think they're nice.
Like that.
Are you a fan of Sphinxes? Have you here? Heard many. I've read lots about them in books, scholars, and things like that.
I mean, I'm a fan. Big fan, actually. Like them big. I like them big cats.
Nice. Well, hey, one Finks joy to another. She hands as you hand the pearl over. Well,
Yep.
if you need anything else while you're here in port, come by. I pick up a lot of different things. Don't touch that sword over there though. Don't touch that. As you see the infernal runes like burn a little bit. Like, stop it. Stop.
The sword of swording swords.
Lonnie is nice bapping at the sword of kill your enemy.
Yeah. Stop it. Don't touch the sword. As give me an Arcana check. Oh no, you read the Infernal. I'll give you this for free. That's a sword of vengeance.
Vengeance,
And,
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, and you already know not to touch it. I think you saw. You're like, wait, that's an Infernal weapon. Ain't no way. Like, oh well, before you guys go,
Is that?
What's up?
It's cursed, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just infernal.
It's infernal.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, it's not cursed to like me and your friend here. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm Demeter.
Oh, well, hello, Demeter. Clone. It's not like we could probably touch it and be like decently okay. If you touched it, maybe curse or so. Maybe wanting to kill your enemies in a certain fashion. Just don't go near it. Don't go near it.
Yeah, like the
person-
kind of thing. Like if you touch it, it starts a eternal battle sort of
It's
deal.
a curse in that if you picked it up, you better be prepared to kill your enemies.
Yeah. Otherwise,
always.
like,
There's no chill
dawn
with
of
that
a new
thing.
time. Yeah, no, I get it.
There's no chill with that.
It's totally. I mean, casual stuff, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Cambion that left it with me, had to get rid of it. They had to pay something, so and all deals are final. And I think you see a
Have you heard from
very
them
like
recently?
what's up?
Have you heard from them recently?
Oh no, I haven't. Not yet, but they'll come back for it if they want to. I think you see a very serious look when she
sure.
said all deals are final. Very
It's
serious. Like,
definitely one of those all purchases are final signs somewhere in
yeah.
the shop.
oh yeah, you see it.
It's in like the
Honestly?
the weirdest dead language though. Like no one
Oh,
can
yeah.
actually read
Yeah, for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
The vibe I'm getting from this place is weed store.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's to me
Oh,
getting
100% it's
dispensary.
fun.
Dispensary
Yeah,
for magical
fine.
goods. Clem's like, well,
And
Hope
we,
you-
we definitely had one of those signs that was like all purchases are final,
oh yeah.
24-hour video surveillance and all that shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, the cat is surveillance. Anyway, as you guys
Exactly.
Clem's like, well, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm trying to stay out of trouble here. Those gifts like to, let pistols fly from time to time. So,
I've heard.
Okay.
all right. In your possession, you have a pearl of power. As we move over toward the streets of the sector
I
2,
actually forgot that.
we have Giles, Morn, and Thea here, along with Nyx and Aryawen. What are you guys doing as Demi and Anna have moved further into the... Well, Demi has moved further into the sector. What are you guys doing here? As you kind of see Nyx saddle up to you, a bit like, Giles, could you tell your friend Jimmy, right? I'm learning everyone's name here. As he kind of leans down toward you. They have some things that they have some things in their possession that belong to me.
Yeah.
And, I'd like to have him
What
back.
do you mean, yes?
That's fine.
I'd like to have him back at
I'm
some
not there.
point. Nope.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the importance of these items, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
You can be
Yeah.
straight with me. It's okay. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like throw them away or whatever if I do
Well,
find them.
Well, if we get into some trouble, it'd be great to have the key. And the iron compass is a keepsake of mine.
Okay, that's fine.
At any point, did Giles open up the compass, or does Dimmy have all the items? Sorry, I ask you this now. Does Dimmy have all the items?
Dude, above table, I thought they were like left in my captain's quarters or something.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to like bring him into my office and like sort of discuss them over or something in private.
For sure.
Yeah, so where did you put them, I guess?
Well, they're in probably like in a in a desk, like in a drawer.
Do you
know?
tell Nick?
So.
Don't tell me.
No, I don't tell him.
Okay,
I don't
dude.
tell him this. I don't tell him this.
Nick's in agony.
So not only do you absolutely know what he's talking about, but when he says, "I think your friend has my stuff," you're, instead of going, "No, I do," in a drawer somewhere, you say, "Yeah."
Yeah.
This
Just
guy.
immediately throw me under the bus. This fucking
Captain.
guy.
Oh,
That's my
Captain, my
captain.
captain. That is my captain. Nick's just like, okay. Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask you the question. Did you look inside of the compass at any point, or did you just stow them away?
No, I don't think. Other than like seeing the items at face value, no, I didn't.
Okay, cool. Give me.
Peruse
I
deeper into them.
think this is a. Let me just check what this is going to be. Let me check the study action. Give me a history check. For me, a history check, because you would have saw something on the key. 13. 13's good. There were giant runes on that key. That you couldn't read
Right.
them per se, but you had seen
Yeah.
you've seen something like that before. The giant runes on the key. It's like, okay. He's like, okay, well, I'd like to have him back. In case if we're chasing an assassin, and if things get really hairy, I'd just like to have some keepsakes on me to keep me feeling safe and feeling all right and okay.
That's
That makes sense.
understandable.
Yeah,
I get that. I get the sentimental value there.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can I just can I do a good old investigation on him just to see if he's like, if this dude's just like.
It wouldn't be an investigation if you're trying to look into his sense his motive. It would be insight.
Insight, yeah, that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
bad.
If you're trying to pick up what he's putting down here, ooh, okay.
I'm gonna.
I'd be real with you.
Heroic inspiration.
Oh, okay. Heroic inspiration it is. Look at him
I'm
go.
glad you actually did that. That's my fucking cat.
Agony. A 5. 5. Okay.
Agony.
I'm gonna roll. So this is going to be
I love this
deception.
game.
He adds 5 to his deception. You already know that he's a smuggler. That is going to be a 16 on the die for a 21. As he's like,
Of course it is.
He's like-
it is. Of course.
Totally
Why would it
forgot I was
not be?
muted
You know.
too,
he's like, yeah.
in case anybody has that
What's
on
up?
their bingo boards. I forgot I was muted too, in case anybody has that on their boards.
As you see Nyx kind of lean down toward you. I think Morn and Thea, you can see this conversation happening. As you can just hear Giles responding to him here, as you can hear the chittering. It's like, okay, yeah. The vibe you get up is you can't really tell. He's a Thrycreen. It's hard to read Thrycreen if you're not like really familiar with them like that. He's like, okay, yeah. Sure. All right. I would just like to have him back. It's like I always have my loot on me. I always got my my key and my compass and on me always too. And
Right.
and then my gem too. He kind of like leans towards you. Those black insect eyes. That too.
Mm.
Yeah. He kind of like
Right.
stands up at his full
Okay.
height again. It's like 6'3". He's like, I think at this point, what is everyone else doing? Do you guys go to look for anything else, or you wait for? As you can now know that Dimmy's missing, and you look around, you know that Autumn's missing too. Do you guys wait here, or do you guys kind of do anything else? Morn, is there anything you're cooking up as you're around?
What time of day is it? Well, yeah. What time is it?
What time is it?
Place?
It's probably
What does a day look like in pedal space?
in pedal space. Hard to tell here because you're not really on like a planet per se. You're on like an asteroid essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's much like broad.
What is our body clocks
True.
aligned to? Is
True,
it time for dinner or is it time for breakfast or lunch?
It's time for lunch. You would say.
We're so unfathomably jet lagged.
Yes, you were in the astral sea for a little bit. Honestly, it's a lot like Brawl, where like
make sense, though.
there is time, like system clock stuff here. Like you can see that there's like a clock tower in the center, like central column. There's like time around here, and it's pedal space time, so like it's about the same, right? This is a port, right? So they kind of have to be pretty, on here, and it's a GIF Armada kind of. It's when the GIF Armada kind of jurisdiction, they gotta kind of be pretty cordial. And you know that. You know how Captain Spria was on the ship. He was very punctual, mostly all the time.
Yeah.
Mostly all the time, right?
Yeah. I think in that case,
about noon.
like, is it? We'll stay put, but like go to a cafe,
Yeah.
or something nearby for lunch.
Makes sense.
And then we'll just eat outside, waiting to see Demi or Autumn show up.
Yeah, there's like there's like a small like little stand that you can probably get like a little coffee and like a small like croissant. Here, croissant. It's like the orc kind of hands it over to you. You see Arielin kind of already had one. Was like, as you see the others return. As you kind of finish up whatever little snack that you got. And you can see the rest of the group waiting for you all.
I want to like, so as we're like sitting down, I think I end up sort of like talking a bit more with our three queen friend.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of like, so there's a key. Like there's a key that you need, right? Anything special about this key? I mean, does it like unlock your hidden inner abilities or something, or what?
I mean, nothing insane like that. It's just, it's always good to have on me. Nothing odd. You see that he like
good luck charm or something.
You see he pulls up some of the coffee and like kind of like his like mandibles kind of click around it. He goes, takes like this small, tiniest sip of it, like kind of puts it down, like it's too hot. Yeah, I mean, just something good to have on me. Insight check.
Come on, insight. Come on, baby.
I'm gonna need you to get a natural 20.
My guy.
It's been hit a natural 19. Yeah, it seems like it's like it's sentiment to you. It's probably something that's like sentimental. He's like, yeah, I mean, it's just good of me to have. That's about it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Like, oh,
well,
Autumn and Dimmy, right? They're back. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
He kind of puts an orangish like a claw up to his head, like, I'm getting it.
Yes. Well, that's good. That's good to hear that they're back.
He's like,
Demi, on over here.
You hear in your head, more and like
wave.
The others are back. March. Nope, that's not it, right? Sorry about that.
Mart.
Yep. That's me.
What was it? No, sorry about that. I don't think I realized. It's on Mart, is it? I'm sorry. It's
Oh, that's smart.
It's fine.
give me an insight check, more. You can tell. I think you can tell he's kind of fucking with you a little bit. Like, I guess trying to. I think he's trying to like gauge your like responses to stuff, like trying to find the baseline here. Like, all right, he's like, yeah. Oh, they're back, Mart.
So what are you guys up to?
A little bit of jewelry shopping.
What do you got?
A very lovely pearl.
Yeah. It's nice.
Hmm.
Good pearl.
Just like
Any reason why you guys got a
elbow-long.
pearl?
It's a nice specimen.
You got a problem with pearls?
Good
Oh,
pearlescence.
should I have gotten him a diamond, an emerald,
Pearlescence, yeah.
a
They're rare.
sapphire?
It's from a iridescent clam, I believe.
As you see him pull out this beautiful black pearl, all of these like, if you look really close on it, you see these like intricate, like orangish runes on it.
Any guesses on what the runes mean, or just also clueless?
I don't know. I think it makes it so if you're making mayonnaise, it emulsifies easier, something like that.
Sorry.
All right, so clueless. All right. Well,
I feel like that requires a deception check.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
On just
Otto
straight
definitely
bullshitting.
knows that was a lie. Oh, that's actually.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Roll
Hell yeah.
deception again.
And now my insight actually comes to fruition here.
Or can I roll deception on your behalf?
Oh,
yeah, you try.
yeah.
He
Riz.
just rolled it.
Yeah, I think you're like, there's a one where you're like, Onum's being on him again. How?
Yeah, Anna's
Just-
being on him.
Thea,
Rolls eyes.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna roll anyway. Like I can't really help that he's not selling it, but I'm hard selling it.
Oh yeah, there's a moment where you're like, wait, is Onum bullshitting? It's that same moment, but that you had.
Pulls out an immersion blender.
It's like you had a couple days ago where you're like, I mean, Onum was
Immersion
spitting.
blender is what I call mind sliver.
Real. You're like, Onum was spitting before. Like, you know, he called everything about the vision stuff. Maybe. As Demi's kind of like talking you through it, you're like, maybe. Thea, as you're here, and you see the rest coming back, is there anything you do in Sector 2? Anything that catches your eye? As the crew has gotten coffee and some croissants and, you know, we're just chilling here. Jazz? Does she remember?
She said.
Are you
no.
fucking serious?
I did it.
Didn't unmute.
Market.
Yeah, you're in the
Um,
market here.
I
yeah.
was muted.
You're fine.
No, I was muted.
Oh, you're muted. W.
I was muted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the market.
Yeah,
Bro
Mark,
does not
yeah.
know how funny he just was.
Market. Yeah, you're in the market.
You're in the market. Sorry.
I was
Continue.
also laughing. Yeah. I'm just
that
on
was so
push to
good.
talk.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. There's something.
How
Sorry.
do I not have? Someone forgot they were muted on my board.
Oh,
Damn.
really?
I'm marking he's a Brazilian on that.
He's a
one.
that definitely was he's a Brazilian moment. Jeez. Yeah,
That's a
you're
rare Brazilian moment. That's
yeah,
a...
true.
Yeah.
It
real.
is. I don't even have it.
You're
Oh,
you're in the
no,
market. You're so right. Yeah, if there's not nothing else to do. The group's all back together. You know that possibly Sector 1 is a place to go here. It's like Aryawan's like, well,
Alright.
I think we have, you know, somewhat of an idea. You can always ask around at the taverns, like you said, Giles. The shopkeeper there was helpful enough. Thea, was there anything else you wanted to do while we're here in Sector 2 before we head back over? I'll just shop some things
Nothing
here.
in particular. I'll probably just get like coffee as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see
Nothing
the
too exciting.
you see,
I'm over at the front counter, placing an order. And I'll just holler back out the front. What's your order?
What, our order in general for all of us, or
No.
like what?
I'm asking Thea because
Oh, just a coffee. Anything?
I'll turn back to whoever's taking my order and order a coffee and a espresso demi-tasse.
yeah, there's a, you know, just a human, kind of like tan skin human. He's like, yeah, I got you. All right. Yeah, 2 silver. Takes the 2 silver real quick. Grab the coffees out here. As you're in the Sector 2, kind of finish this kind of quick little bit break.
An extra silver.
Oh, thanks. Finish this quick break, and you guys can head to wherever else you want to go.
Where are we going next?
Well, yeah, I think it doesn't hurt to start checking out taverns. Start asking around that way. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
No, that sounds about right.
No, I think you are right that if they're staying here for a long time, Sector 1 would be an interesting place to hide. Lots of people coming in and out all the time. Easy place to slip unnoticed.
Why would they stay here, though?
I mean, I'm
Not
sort of
sure.
thinking the same. Like, why wouldn't they just go out and keep running, you know?
Not sure. We just
Maybe
knew.
if they can't get transport.
We knew that they were headed here. We had tracked
I'm sure
them.
I could get on 8 different ships without anybody knowing. Like, in an hour.
Yeah, but I couldn't, you know?
We had tracked the ship or whatever dinghy that they came in on here, and as far as we could, in our without making it an incident.
Yeah,
Traveler.
obviously the reason we're down here and not a bunch of Astral Elves is because they can't bring every ship, so they're pouting? Something like that.
Well,
They're sitting up there at the very edge of gift space. I'm not touching you.
well, there's I understand how it could be strange, right? But there's rules to follow, and if a warship just comes steaming in here and making demands, it's like, well,
You do understand how dumb it is to send a warship of any size to find a person, right?
like I said, I'm not really. I think there's a moment where
What are you gonna do? Blow them up?
Well, I mean, that could be the case, but
It'd work.
I mean, the alternative is much worse. And I need a history check at advantage for you, Thea, and then a history check at disadvantage for you, Dylan. Oop, Morn.
Who the fuck's that?
Who the hell is Dylan?
What?
No.
Immersion.
It was a
blended.
17.
More.
It was a dirty 20 on the other one. No.
Pain. history check at advantage for you, Thea.
Sorry, say that again.
History check at advantage. Big history. Ariwin just said a phrase that, oh, the alternative could be much worse. And Morn, it's been some time since you've interacted with Astral Elf culture. But Thea, you have a memory of the Astral Elves have a connection to a particular creature. Some of the nobles use it. It is a solar dragon. These large serpent-like, they look unlike any depiction of any dragon that you've seen. They're like long serpents with these like fish fins and these wings that are like almost like burning fire. You know that they are used alongside warships. Kind of like there's a special bond between the Dawn host and these solar dragons. Just as the alternative could be worse, that's the thing that comes to mind. Like they could, a solar dragon could come in and use its photon breath and blow this place off the map. But it's not escalated to that point yet. Well, what's wrong there? You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. Let's head over to Sector 1 then.
Okay.
Did I catch that look? Was there a look?
Yeah, what did they look like as that like realization came over them? Was it noticeable? Were you trying to hide that?
I was trying to hide that, yeah.
Give me a deception check here. And then an insight check.
You motherfucker.
Ooh, insight check for you, Demi. You see something there?
That's tough.
Yeah, you see something there. It's not like super noticeable. It's like one of those it's like a thing I think that intimate thing between family, right? Where you're like, it's like a small look, but you know that there was more there. As you guys head
I
over
will note the Fate's journey and not mention it.
Yeah.
Start heading towards Sector 1.
as you guys head and cross those those bridges back to Sector 1, where do you guys go? And Nyx is like, oh, you gotta hit these guys. Like, so items back on the ship. Okay, good to know. Should I grab them, or you can just give them to me later? I guess. Fine. As you hear in your head, Giles, he's like, fine. You see the four kind of orangish arms kind of go up and then shrug, like, whatever. As he goes and kind of moves a bit behind you, kind of just carefully looking around. Okay, where are you guys headed? A tavern of sorts, or what's the plan? Crew of the Dark and Stormy, what you guys got?
Yes, a tavern of some sort.
Tavern of some sort. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
I'm so immersed.
I'm looking for like street gambling.
That's also what
Ooh.
I'm looking for.
Hell
Bro's got the
yeah.
I guess Gambit
I
fix,
mean, you passed
Dice guessing games, shit like that.
you passed the
Cards.
perfect spot for that near the split coconut. Probably like a block in that little alleyway where you saw that Hadozi. You hear a ooh, someone say, yeah, give me that shit. As you hear like a laugh, like ah, and you see someone pick up.
This place is a bar with a beer garden in the back, but people have access just to the beer garden for the purposes of the gambling?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So they say, "Give me that shit." So he gives you know, I hear a dice game going, and you hear someone going, sucking their teeth like, gods. And he's like, gods, damn it, brother, can't catch a freaking break. As you see a human man, longer kind of dreads, dark skin. He's like, yeah, give me all of this, give me all. He's raking in like 15 gold. You see a disgruntled halfling and like a red scale dragonborn just like shaking their heads. You see some card games running here too. What do you guys do?
Slide over to Morn. Wanna go make some money?
It's tempting. Okay, I'll do that before I get my information.
All right. So you guys kind of slide over.
You always play for information.
Yeah. You see the dark skinned humans like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. All right, so I'll see you guys. I might get a drink in the coconut. You guys want anything? Any ale? And you can see the dragon boy. Man, you know that ale's freaking cheap, man. I'm not be trying to buy drinks for anyone. You trying to, just because you got my money, get the hell out of here, man. And so you guys like, all right, hey. He walks off back into the split coconut.
Yeah, I'm pickpocketing him. yeah, I'm pickpocketing. I just heard he won big. It's
You didn't. I was gonna.
yeah, I'm pickpocketing him. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll bump into him for you.
Yeah, okay, so this is assisted. So sleight of hand at advantage. I'm gonna roll for our human. It's gonna be a straight roll. I'll roll in the front of the board for you guys. Oh, 19. Okay, we'll roll in the front of the board. 12. Are you trying to take it? Oh, 19 is you beat it by what? More than 5. Okay, you take all that 15. That 15 gold.
Yippee!
All that 15 gold is gone. He's like, hey, sorry about that.
I'll kick a chair out and catch it with my tail as I sit down. What's the ante? Deal me in.
You dancing down on the card games.
Oh, is this a dice game?
Yeah,
I still say deal me in.
I was like, you see the kind of red skull dragonborn. You see an elf and a halfling. They're like, all right, yeah, sure. Yeah. So get down here. The input is 5 gold. You see, they all put in like, I actually would be like, yeah, it'd be 5 gold, yeah. He's like, new player, all right. It's simple. Just roll these two, and yeah, 7 or 11 wins, or whoever has the highest dice value. After we're done throwing, 7 or 11 are automatic wins.
So I assume 11's better then?
Of course.
As I reach into my new coin purse and throw 5 gold.
Of course. 7, he's like, 11 always beats 7. If there's a tie. Yeah, roll me 2d6. I'm gonna roll for the
So you could
dragonborn.
roll 12, and if I roll 7, I still beat you. But
Bingo.
if someone else rolled 11, they'd beat me.
Bingo. There you go.
I got it.
You getting it?
I'll use my physical die for this.
Okay.
I can go physical dice.
I'm actually gambled.
Gamble filled.
Actually gamble.
The dragonborn throws down his getting 10. Is anyone else joining?
What the? I also got 10.
Ooh, whoopsie. Well, the elf is gonna roll
Well, I
theirs.
got 5.
What are we joining here?
Dice game.
What are we rolling?
A 2d6.
Oh.
It's whoever has the highest value, or whoever gets a 7 or 11.
Is this dire?
Automatic win.
It is not.
Damn.
Dire hit is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
true. If it was
Hey.
dire hit, I would tell you. I'm just making some shit up right now.
Right.
He wanted to mark it on bingo.
Yeah.
Oh,
really-
dire hit. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, then.
There's it's time to duel on dire hit.
I mean, hey,
I don't even have gambling on mine.
ooh, so we have our
Same.
three.
I do have I would like to run the pockets, which is
True.
I'm marking that off.
We have a 10, a 5, and a 6. A 5 from Demi, a 6 here. So we have a tie for 10. And you see, like, well, one more hand just between you and me, I guess. One more roll. As it's just now to you and the Dragonborn here. So I'm gonna roll 2d6. That's a 7. Can you get an 11?
10 again.
And then he's like, well, that's all
The
mine.
same thing on the same die.
Ooh, I appreciate it. As he rakes in the 20 gold. Appreciate it.
Yeah, 15 from the three of us, and then there was the other elf guy?
Yes, yeah.
There's a dragonborn and an elf.
Dragonborn, elf, and a halfling here. So that's what those 3 rolls are. On you added in too, so it's 25,
he
right?
He'd get 25, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a halfling as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. I'm making up my losses. There's another rule. It's like, hey, try your best. You could put 5 more in. Another round if you guys want.
I'll throw in 5 more of my 15 gold. 10 now.
All right. Dragonborn's gonna roll. You get a 7. The elf, a 9. Not so good. Halfling. You see the halfling slam on a table. You're like throwing up against like the corner of a wall, so you can see the dice kind of like ricochet here. You see he like hits the side of the building. He's like, I see the elf like, okay, well that's fine. It's all right. 6 from Demi. You guys on him anymore? You got to beat a 7 with the 11.
Another 2d6.
Yeah, another 2d6. Or you can tie. It comes down to a roll.
Who just got the 7?
The Dragonborn again.
Jeez.
6 is not,
The
6 is not gonna do it.
same-
Damn.
Exact same die roll.
Would he sees he gets a 7 and
Yeah.
he's like, my luck is the goat. I would like to cheat here.
Yes, you may.
I rolled a 4 and a 1, and
Yeah.
I want the 4 to go 1 more over and land on the 6.
So your choice. I'll let you just slide a hand. The DC here, I'll set it. DC is a 15.
Could I propose an idea on top of that idea?
Sure. What's up?
Could I maybe provide advantage for reaching for my die at the exact same time that Moore goes for the sleight of hand?
There's something else that's gonna put a little stink on this. That's specifically tied to Morin. But if that fails, I'll let you do that.
Gulp. Gulp.
Separately from either of those two things, because I don't think I want to, in this moment, help Morn cheat.
Okay.
I clock the 7, and I want to use Poltergeist just to bump the 7 that
Okay.
the Dragonborn got.
What was the DC? You said?
DC is 15. We'll resolve all of this in a set order here.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
13.
13. I will allow you to.
I kind of just want to like re-roll one of his dice, basically.
I will
see it
allow
land,
you,
and I'm just gonna
Morn,
bump it so it
to make a religion check here. DC is 12.
It's funny you say that, because I was going to ask about that.
I figured you would.
But, lore accurate, I got an 11. Average Morn religion.
Real.
It
I
grows,
have plus
it grows,
3, by the way.
It grows like
Wow.
grows little by little, so it's been going up exponentially. In this moment, you want to get a 7 here. On an 11, there's a moment where you kind of like try to push your luck. More what you see is an outline of this copper on the dice for a brief moment. Go ahead.
You know what? We'll spend a luck point on it as well.
As you should. Yeah.
God willing. And by that God,
I'll let
I
you.
mean
Not
her.
Her.
Novant. Yeah, that's a 9 on the die for a 13.
Perfect. Perfect.
12 exactly. Sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah. As you re-roll, there's a moment where you're like, shit. And then I think, is there a prayer said here, or is there like a comment that Morn makes in the moment to channel luck, to give honor to Novant, Archon of Luck? As you feel, you can see the dice about to hit. Yeah, they like are landing, teetering on the numbers that you've rolled. Here. What do you do?
I don't think there's a prayer or anything. I think I just like hand like absent-mindedly goes inside his coat and just clutches the coin.
The dice hit and land on 7.
Yippee.
Poltergeist in this moment. I need you to give me a spellcasting roll here. Or what your primary like roll is here. In this moment, the same DC. DC's 15. For just like
That would be like spell attack.
yeah, spell attack. Yeah, essentially.
Roll.
Yes. Yeah. As it kind of
Okay.
as dice are falling and landing in this moment.
That's a 19 on the die plus 6 for 25.
Landing on a 6 could easily fall over to a 5. As it lands, he's Dragonborn like, what? Come on! You saw that it was on. That was a 7. It was a 7. And Morn, you have a 7. Dice fall, land. He's like, come on! What? As you rake in 25 gold to your person, he's like, I gotta stop. You see the Dragonborn kind of pushes off, scratches at some of the red scales on his neck, and kind of just like pushes off from the table. It's like, maybe I need to join him. Join Lars in for an ale.
I as I'm scooping up the coins, I just roll one gold coin over to him, like, do a little better than the ale, I think.
Like, sure. He kind of picks it up. He's like, luck just wasn't on my side. He puts the coin in, steps into the
Luck
spell
was
cover.
on his side because now he's plus 26 and you're plus 24.
Well, he's plus like 1.
Yeah. He
just
did
lost it all.
lose. He did lose a little bit prior to that, by the way. He is minus 6. Oh, is there anyone else kind of playing here? Were there any like things kind of being said? As there's people just gambling and kind of having a good time here, near the split coconut.
Also, I'll give the 5 gold back to Demi, 5 gold back to Anam, so that you guys have your money back.
Yeah.
That win. But yeah, I want to go over to the split coconut.
Yeah. As you head
And,
in. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, just was that where the, or I guess it doesn't matter where he was. What I'm trying to go to the guy that when we came in was like the human guy that was talking about how the gods don't fuck with him no more.
Yeah. Yeah. The one who just won, right? Who just won all the money.
Mhm.
Yeah. You get to step in. Step into the place. You're hit by. Right as you step in, you're hit by the smells of this place. There's smells of spice and like meats. You can see people like at the kind of counter. It's a modest looking place. It's like, I mean, it's pretty run down a little bit. However, you can see behind the counter there's a GIF. See, he's like kind of stirring like a pot, and there's like a makeshift kind of stove. And like, yeah, someone's like, hey, Rue, can I get 2 of the ales, and then some of the curry? He's like, sure thing. All right. As you can see, like, you can smell that smell of like steamed rice, and it's like, see him kind of quickly make this curry and kind of pour over and kind of hands it out to people. It's like, that's 5 silver. All right. You see him at the counter. Here, does anyone else follow Morin into the split coconut?
I want to drink.
Yeah, as you see the bowl, that's
I'm going in.
everyone else. I think Nick's already inside. He's kind of like looking around. He's like, huh, guess no one's playing here. He kind of sits down, pulls out his lute, and starts playing a little like calm tune. And some of the people like kind of just notice someone playing and kind of just go back to their food. You can see that the food is actually served in these like half coconut like bowls. Like,
I'm gonna. How is Nyx playing? Is it good?
I'm gonna make a performance check for Nyx. All right. It's not that great. He's like kind of tuning. He's like, oh shit. You hear like the chittering of his mandibles. He's like, It's pretty rudimentary. He's like trying to find his rhythm right now.
All right, I'll return to that later.
But as you guys all step in here, I think that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, back in 10. 10 or so. All right, gamers. All right.
Oh no.
And welcome back. As we return inside of the split coconut. Very, not shabby tavern, but what hits you the most is the smell of spices and kind of stewed meats. You all see the GIF handing over a curry inside of a coconut bowl, handing it to a client. Do you all step in? What do you all do here inside the split coconut?
Ooh. Hmm. Head inside.
Yeah,
and
sure. You're.
sit at the bar.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll head to the bar.
nice. Head to the bar. You see that the human man, one you heard was called Lars. It's like patting down. He's like, oh shit. He's like, "Ah, whatever. Hands over a couple silvers for an ale. And it's like, what happened to my? Grabs the ale and then heads back out. Or well, it kind of heads and is like looking around, like around the floor, like he dropped something. But as you head up, you see the GIF. You see he has like older GIF, probably like in his mid to late 50s or so. You see he has like a long scar on his left eye that goes like all the way down his cheek. He's like, oh, welcome to the Split Coconut. How can I help you?
What's a good all round drink you guys have here?
We just have some ales and well, nothing too fancy. Some ales and some whiskey. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a round of ales for everyone for my party here.
Sure thing. You see, he like goes over to like a cast here, kind of like uncorks it. You see like a just truly like light ale. Looks like a amber, not even amber color. Looks like just light. It's the lightest ale you've ever seen. He's like, pours it in, puts it down.
A cough away from being water.
Truly,
Oh, yeah.
truly a cough away from being water. He's like, hands it down. He's like, all right, it's just 1 gold for all of these.
Yeah, it's fine. Here you go.
And he grabs it.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, you able to help me out with a bit of a problem, I guess?
Sure thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like looking for my friend. He like sort of left us in Wildspace a couple of days earlier than when we decided to depart. It's like a wood elf, blonde hair, likes to sometimes flourish a dagger with a serpent on it. Ring a bell?
Give me a persuasion check here.
I think they're like
got you.
weren't they like an herbalist or no? Wait, it was like a weaponsmith, right?
Ah, dude. All right, I'm using the power
hitting
of
him-
the
hitting him with
fucking
fist.
rose
Not
talisman.
rolled.
Ooh, what does it look like? The talisman is on your person, right? Is it around your neck? Is it where is it at? Here,
Yeah, it's around my neck.
right next to
Sort
the
of,
crystal. I see.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Actually, they're pretty much on the same chain.
Fair
I eventually
enough.
sort of like.
You see this purple rose? Do you like kind of clutch it here? What do you do? Access here.
I think I like. I think I just start rubbing the talisman and like sort of like fidgeting with it and the crystal sort of
Yeah.
together. And I think it just eventually starts glowing a very light pink hue.
Oh yeah. You roll a d4. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna roll in front of the board for our.
Man,
for
you
our
haven't
gift.
gotten above a 10.
This is
Except
good.
when with fucking what was it? Onums.
Yeah.
Onums.
Reading on him.
Check.
This is good.
Yeah.
You see him like kind of look. There's a moment where like you see like a apprehensive a bit, and the moment where he kind of like opens up to you, and I think you smell that like smell of rose in your nostrils. It's funny because you were in a place where you helped Amir cook foods like this stew. It's like all coming back to you being inside her abode.
You simply must stop pausing right after you say these things.
Yeah.
It's for editing. That's real. Like I learned that from Adam Ragusia. Anyway, as you sit here, you see that kind of like, sure, can't say I mean, I might have seen someone like that. All kinds come through here, but you said they had a particular. What did you say again? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, my name's
dagger.
Oh, you said dagger? What kind of dagger?
A dagger with a serpent on it.
Serpent. My name's Rue, by the way. And these all your friends?
Yes. Giles, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I extend my hand out to handshake.
Yeah, he kind of reaches over, kind of turns the handshake. Like, huh. Well, all right. I think looking at him, you know that he's probably served in the Gift Armada at one point. As you like take a look at him kind of closely, he like on his kind of his rolled up sleeve, there's like a tattoo. He's like, all right, like an anchor on his forearm. He's like, okay, let me I can see if I remember someone like that coming in. So give me a second. If you guys want to order some food or something, I can take care of that too.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll see.
Well,
you know.
It's like, see him kind of look and kind of think on. He's like, I think a serpent's dagger. That's like really particular. I think someone did come in. Dagger. They ordered an ale or two. Sat by themselves. Then looked like they were waiting for somebody. But they might have moved on to another tavern. It was strange. I just got the feeling that they're waiting for somebody.
Interesting. Do you know which direction they headed by chance, or?
Probably north of here. If there was they went in Sector 1 still. I mean, I can think of the Rat Cup place they might go. If they're really feeling fancy, they could go to old Munani's place, the Azure Flask, but they didn't seem like the type. But who knows? They did pay me, and they did overpay for the ales here. They paid me 2 gold. Maybe they were the spending type, so the Azure Flask could be a place.
Okay.
Well, hope that helps you. You can find your friend.
Yeah, it definitely did help at least. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Did any of you guys want anything? Got a nice, good chicken curry going in right now.
Actually, we wouldn't have like a coconut curry, would you?
Coconut curry. Yeah. This one right here. Yeah, he kind of has. You turn around, you see there's like 2
I would
pots
have
going.
questions if they didn't.
Exactly.
I needed to know.
You see that there's like a that's what the chicken curry is. It's like this kind of, you see, like has it out. It's like this, like almost like, lighter kind of orangish. You can see the spice, and it's like it's a little sweet and spicy. But if you enjoy that, I also got this.
It's just
I
it's just
enjoy
fucking
it.
it's
I
just
love
fucking
this.
yeah, it's just Thai. It's just Thai food.
Yeah. Yeah. A little sweet and spicy. He's
Real.
like, I also got this bullet gravy going right now. To enjoy that as well. There's only 2 things on. I think
Hey, wasn't I joking earlier that we go to Gift Town and they'll serve everything with gunpowder in it? We got fucking bullet gravy.
well, I mean,
I love this part of space.
it's well when it's hunted. When we hunt
Good for
these,
you.
when you hunt the creature,
Oh, you
the
said bullet.
bullet. I mean, they do get shot. I mean, you know,
Oh,
that their hides are really thick, so
Yeah, they do.
hides are really thick, so sometimes you make some traces of gunpowder in there.
mm.
It happens, you know. What can you
It's
do?
the micro.
It
It's the
does.
micro powder. We all have micro powder, and it's unavoidable these days.
No, I'd probably
Yeah.
stick with the chicken though.
Okay, coconut. Poultry curry coming right up. You see, like, it turns up, he kind of takes the pot of rice, kind of puts in the, like, the coconut, the half coconut, puts that kind of curry on it. Like, here you go.
Can you imagine if they were just like ripping through coconuts, just scooping out the insides, throwing it away?
Yeah, yeah.
They weren't making coconut curry. Be
Mhm.
a shame.
It's like,
I think I order a Mai Tai.
all right. He's like, I mean, I guess I could do something like that. Like, fair enough.
You guys have tea?
Yeah. I can just,
It's just canonically a Thai place now, so I can
Yeah.
eat the Thai tea.
It's like-
anytime.
You see, like, he has like the four stove on, so like 2 big pots going. Like, one's that kind of bullet gravy and rice, and there's that kind of that poultry kind of coconut curry. And then you see he's like a pot of tea. He's like, it's mostly for me, but I can pour out for you. It's fine. And you see that kind of keg where he's like, let's get some tea. He's like, well, there you go. Just for the meal, just that's a 5 silver, and then for the tea, just silver's fine. Doesn't matter.
Well, probably should nail down your prices, so I'll give them a silver.
Like, tea's whatever. And people, I think you get the vibe that most people, the ale is like, it's bad, it's cheap. But like, most people come in here because the food is like really good. It's kind of the vibe you're getting. With all the regulars, like people like, you see some like people out of town, people just ordered an ale and they're like, it's like kind of like have disgruntled faces. But you see the regulars have like, you know, curry and everything. They have the experience. And they're like, this. You see like an elven man, you're like, this doesn't taste quite
Kind
good
elf.
under his breath. High elf. It was like, this doesn't taste good.
Tea's good. But a lot of people add spices to this.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah. It's sometimes just straight flowers and herbs. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, well, actually, I got
What's up?
kind of a weird question, you know. But
Sure enough. What's
you
going
wouldn't
on?
have to have Tiger Bomb here, would you?
No, not really.
Damn,
I don't do much fancy stuff, but
fancy stuff.
and when I was in the Armada, I got really good at a couple of things. I wasn't really the cook on my ship, but they always had me cooking in there. When it was my turn to take over for the cook every now and then.
Oh, this motherfucker was whipping in the kitchen.
The mess was let's just say it was busy. You kind of see him like scratch at the anchor tattoo. He's like, enjoy your curries, and let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
As you see, I'm gonna roll another performance check for Nyx. And that's another 7. And he's like kind of trying. He's like, your friend over there, he's not the best music I've heard in here, but sounds like he's struggling a little bit.
Oh, he didn't come with the
Yeah.
bar?
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely did not come with the bar.
Well, hey, he's trying. He's trying his damn best. That's all I can ask of him.
You'd think the extra arms would make you better at stringed instruments, but
Yeah,
You would, but hey, it makes sense to me, I guess. I don't know.
I play with a bow. I don't need any extra arms or fingers.
As you guys are within the spaces, or anything else you guys do, any questions that you guys ask of people, the regulars in here, or any of the people that you clearly see are like, travelers. They clearly clock them. You see like a regular kind of like, hey Rue, is can I get another serving of the curry? He's like, yeah, coming right up.
well,
How do you want to do this?
Is you good? Can I
What,
just
what do you
look
got, guys?
around? Can I just look around and see if there is any familiar faces?
In the place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. DC here
Huh.
is just standard. It's just a 12.
Oh, there it is. That's it.
No faces.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, true. Meets the pizza. No faces. No faces really stick out to you here. Seems like you're fair of wild spacer folk here and there. No familiar to you.
Has it been less than an hour? I don't mean to interrupt. Has it been less than an hour since splitting off to go to the pawn shop?
Yes, but that was probably like a 30-minute or so little break that you guys had from each other, because you guys got coffee and everything, so like 30 minutes, 45.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
what other districts?
Um,
This is 2, you said, so
Sector 1.
or right, we went back to
Yeah, back
the
to 1,
tavern
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. You can ask Rue here if you
Yeah.
like,
I'll ask him.
Oh yeah, you're new to port. All right. So you're Sector 1 here, close to the dock, all the taverns and kind of attractions that you can get here in the port. Sector 2, some of the standard kind of shops, more permanent places here. Sector 3, there's a GIF Armada military installation here. So a couple of barracks and things in Sector 3. Sector 4, is a bit run down per se. In the last engagement, well, this was maybe back when I was in the GIF Armada, so probably 20 years ago, there was a sea or a bit of an engagement here, and Sector 4 took the brunt of that. A little bit of Neogi pirates tried to assault the port, and it's a little rundown. There's some slums and things there, people who still want to live there, but it's
Guess that not many people go to 3, let alone 4.
Yeah, not much, you know. Some people want to steer clear away from the Armada, but you know, there's good folks in there.
It almost feels like a checkpoint of like.
Oh, the port
Can't
itself.
really steer clear, you know what I mean? Like you have to go through sector 3 to get to sector 4. So.
Oh yeah. Some people they find their way to get there, crossing some of the bridges and things from the central tower. He's like, oh, and not to be remiss, the central tower. That's also a part of a bit connected with.
Oh, I thought it was just for like support.
Oh no, the central tower is a an extension of the GIF, my GIF Armada installation here, but more just a watchtower than anything.
I was gonna say never mind. You can just go from 1 to 4, but it's still GIF.
Yeah, it's more no. It's just a watch point. The lower levels of the tower are just, you know, they don't really do anything much in there. But, up in there, you know, just folks checking around, making sure ships are doing what they're supposed to do here. You know, it's still a port.
Like a traffic control.
Oh yeah, pretty much like that. You would think, how do all these Spelljammer, these orbital bombardments come online, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they haven't had to press the panic button in a while, so it's just like, whatever. But yeah, it's fairly smaller, well, smaller than Brawl from what I'm told. Been a while since I've been to Brawl, but you know, we do our best here.
Passed through a little ago.
Oh, nice. Still the same
Pretty
rock.
much the
So-
same. Yep.
Yeah.
Never changes.
No, that it doesn't. I remember when I still was serving, me and some of the crew went. What was the place? Happy Beholder, right? Yeah, I think we went in there. I think during that time, you see, like, he hasn't had someone talk to him. I think during that time, there was I remember it being crazy at the port. Something about a dock workers strike. This is when I was maybe 30 years back or so. A dock workers strike or something like that. It was a crazy time, wild time.
Before my time, yeah.
But I think they should be all settled now. But those boys were doing some things. There was an individual there. I remember a leader of it. What was his name? Ozamata, if I remember. What do they call him? Ironhide, if I remember correctly. Scary fella.
Oh shit.
Thea. As he says that, you had dinner with him when you were in Brawl. You know him very well. That's family now. Do you kind of like pipe up as he says that? It's Karo. That's Karo Ozamata. That's Dogen's father. Karo.
Nah, he's Carl now.
Close enough.
He's Carl. Bro, Carl.
You know him well. That was the man that kind of scared y'all back in the day, 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think his name was Ironhide Ozamata or something like that.
Can we all hear this conversation?
Yeah, you guys are at the bar. Yeah.
Okay. And,
Is it?
just a real quick side note also, how the hell do you spell Neogi Pirates?
That's. Oh, jeez. You checked your GM.
N or an M?
NEO G.I.
Mr. Miyagi Pirates.
I missed.
The Miyagi Pirates.
Damn.
Honestly, though,
You said Neo.
Neo G.I. Yogi.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think, do you, it's like, you know of him, ma'am? He kind of like moves his attention toward you, Thea.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah, I knew him way back when I had dinner with him.
you had dinner
Oh,
with
shit.
Ironhide Ozamata. Wait,
Yeah.
you see he's actually like
Just-
surprised. He's like, oh, really?
Oh no, shit!
Yeah.
I remember this.
Like, well, damn. No, he kind of like, his demeanor doesn't change. He's just like kind of surprised. Like, oh, what about that? Does the rest of the group know that? This is their first time.
I definitely don't.
Yeah, this is your first time hearing that more. And you see Ario and like, who is that? Is that someone? Is that a big deal?
Pipe down, Arwen.
All right. Don't mind me, I guess. Yeah, I think it's your first time hearing this, Morn. Like, oh,
Do you remember family dinner where we had Hekate keep an eye out there, just in case?
Oh, where she said she was good, and that she went by herself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm marking technical difficulties. I didn't think I'd get it.
Let's
not
go.
not the blue screen mid, very important Thea element.
Mid-conversation.
Listen,
Go ahead.
now that during we have a temporary break here, I'm gonna I was waiting for my opportunity to make fun of my GM.
What's that?
Or even when he makes a fucking random NPC that now is important when they definitely were not. He can't help himself and be like, "Yeah, I'm fighter pill. He's a fucking war veteran. He's
Yeah.
he was the chef in the mess hall. Yeah, making another fighter again. Like,
I'm
He wasn't a
sorry.
chef. He was just cooking.
He was just cooking. He wasn't the
They
cook.
let him cook.
They let him
Yeah,
cook in there.
Wait, I can't hear anyone. Wait.
And
Check,
he
check.
was slinging.
They said
I
he
can't
was so
believe
good the
this-
cook
this
had to
guy-
step
I can't believe
aside.
I can't believe I'm getting
I
fucking
was
war vet jump scare where I
specifically
have
on vegetables duty.
I have to politely listen to these stories that I don't care about.
It's such
Getting
a
ready to say, yeah. Anyway, thanks. I'm ready.
So
yeah.
this-
There's a strike. I'm like, okay.
such a lived experience for me. I'm sorry.
It is for me too.
Really?
That's why I got like triggered. I got like.
you know that war that veteran's gonna tell you some shit, and you're like,
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Let's give me. Yeah. What's a mail now?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you're good.
You
Hello.
think you hear
Welcome back.
us?
Hello.
Hello.
sorry, I'm
Hello.
back.
Yeah, I think Morn. I think first time hearing about they like the. You know about family dinner, but you didn't know the details of family dinner. Like,
Yes.
I think this is all of you hearing it for the first time.
I
Yeah,
remember there was like a conversation in the garden. Someone snuck up and Than noticed it, and we were all like,
Yeah.
this is about to be a problem." And then she was chill or a werewolf. It was one of those.
That was Minerva Ozamata. That's Karo's oldest child. That
Phil or a werewolf is the most D&D shit I've ever fucking
chill
heard.
or a werewolf. Why not both?
Why not, but
Why not?
Yeah, Minerva is who kind of caught Thea in the garden.
I think it was like a smoker or kobold. Like,
Yeah. I think you see.
listen, I don't know why it was one of those two things, but I do know that's accurate.
the most mutually exclusive shit.
Yeah, chill or a werewolf is probably the name of the episode, honestly.
Okay,
But yeah.
sorry, that mixed me.
Yes, I think you see Rue kind of like, whoa. So the the hero of the, I guess the one leading the strike. You just know him. You're on like a first name basis with this guy.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
That's Unk.
Wait, really? Okay. Jeez. That's probably a strange. You said you had dinner with him. Yeah, he's like wild. You can see he's like taking care of another customer, but like mostly listening to what you guys are saying. But yeah, this is the first time.
You said you said you 30 years ago was the strike?
Yeah, about like 30 or so. You know.
Huh.
Yeah, I think.
3 years before I was born.
We're conveniently all younger than that, so.
Like, yeah. Generally, it was a big deal. If I remember correctly, when we stopped in port, they were not taking any offloading any ships at all. It was time. The prince at the time had to step in and make some had to agree to the dock workers' demands, right, if I remember correctly. It was wild.
Yeah.
There was many fights and riots.
To avoid laughing at more and yawning at this man.
Many fights and riots and things. Crazy time.
It's the a straw on a drink that's gone, slurping.
Yeah. Oh. He's like, oh, I'll leave y'all to it. And he kind of like sounds like kind of goes over there. Like, you hear Ariwan like, so you just friends with this kind of.
What did I just say, Arwen?
I'm
You really
sorry.
don't phone home ever, do you?
I'm just trying to figure out. There's some stuff happening.
Write your cousins sometimes.
I'm
You
just
know?
fucking with you.
I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. You know, like. Wait. You know, it's been some time since we've.
Eavesdropping is rude.
I'm sorry.
They are
I'm sitting-
family, I guess. I don't really know how this works.
Yeah, I still don't really care. I'm just fucking with you again.
Busting your walls.
Okay, I mean,
Steve was good. We'll get up
You
and
just
leave.
got tea?
Yeah. I'm on the job.
Oh, right.
we are on the job.
Set the completely drained Mai Tai glass back down on the bar. Get up.
All right.
Did you get anything out of that in terms of a lead, Morn?
No, we just had an Atlas time passage. We had to listen to this fucking story.
What? Just to be transparent, what you do know is what Giles got.
Yeah, what Giles got right up front, right up.
Oh, yeah.
But there was another
Right off
30
the rip.
minutes.
of lore, hey, man. You sometimes you.
Who? Which
I say,
one?
hey, this tea's good, and he's like, yeah, that reminds me of my time in the war, and the strikes. And I'm like, okay, bro, like.
I'm fucking crying.
Hey, some of that.
I bet it does, King. This is why you're not in the bartenders guild.
Real.
Vibe assassin.
Vibe assassin, real. The food's great though.
Food's good.
Top notch. Oh my god. Do we want to ask around in here and see if anybody's... I want to take a look around in here and see if anybody's taking special notice of the pocket of 3 Astral Elves.
I'm gonna
Yeah, sure,
toss
give
a
me-
coin into a silver coin into Nix's little like case for his instrument.
Like,
I'm gonna throw a copper.
like,
I'm gonna try to urge people on.
Yeah, he starts picking up the tune and it's like it's getting a little better. He's like clapping with his hitting his top arm against his chest as like he's playing with one of his arms and holding the instrument in his bottom arm. He's like, oh, there we go. He's like, he's cute. The chitters. It's starting to get a rhythm again.
What does he play? A lute?
Yeah, he has a loop.
You know how like when if you like sing in your brain, it's perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Why don't they create bards just do that into everyone's head?
For real.
I think they can only pick one person at a time, so it does get a
Oh.
little bit intimate of a performance.
So yeah, you could serenade people really, really well. But
Yeah, some people are not into that.
Yeah.
Although I
Right.
guess if you don't know that it's just you, then you pick
Right.
whoever looks like they would most appreciate it.
it's just whoever in the tavern's crying.
Just the one dude is like, this is so beautiful. Yeah. Take a look around here. Give me a perception check. Timmy. DC 12.
My perception is mid at best. Okay, I need to stop rolling that die. I got a 5.
5. No one sticks out, particularly looking for people like watching you all. 3 Astral Elves walk into a bar. No one.
Okay.
No
Alright.
one gives them a look. That you know of.
What's the punchline?
What do you all do?
Three
So you're hearing the
Astral Elves walk
vibes.
into a bar and no one asked.
And no one asks. Yeah.
I mean,
Just to be
fuck
transparent.
you, our win fucking. What is this bullshit ass? Find a guy on a dock on a port. Find a one, and I'm leaving. I'm just.
It's like, I think you see Arwen like, I can always ask. I think you see like Demi, you see a look here of like, I can always ask.
A certain.
I didn't want to play this card.
Yeah, it's that vibe, but you know what they are. You know they're a warlock. There's one where it's like, I can always ask.
Aryawen's a warlock?
Yes,
Yeah.
you clocked that early on. So did
I
your
did.
mother. The
Bro,
Lord.
gotta stop
Why
roast.
did
Like,
you
what is
bring
with
my
your?
mother?
What is with your jokes tonight? Why is my GM
mother's
cracking
name
jokes all
out of your
night?
Goddamn mouth.
Your mother knew that real quick. Believe me. Believe me.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm sorry. dude. I mean, she did hit on your mom a little bit. She did do
Who
that.
doesn't?
Yeah, true. I can always ask for some help. Well, I didn't plan on doing that, but what do you think?
So why'd you come? I shout over my shoulder as I'm leaving.
I think
Just
you
here to not help. I'm just here to fuck around.
You see, they kind of like stretch. They go outside. Does anyone follow Arwen as they
I'm following Morn.
They're following me.
Okay. You see, you walk past Arwen, kneel down.
In the bar? Absolutely leaving.
Oh no, they walk outside.
They're
Okay.
outside, yeah.
They walk outside. They kneel down on the street, and you you swear you hear.
You got
This-
a puke and rally after one ale? God, what a lightweight.
Hear. Shh. Give me a second.
You need someone to hold your hair back?
You hear. You see bestial features form on Arwen's face. Woven eyes,
Caught emoji.
a almost like a snout muzzle form here as you hear the howls of wolves. And you smell that smell of cinnamon and dead leaves. And you see her get low, like she's tracking something. You know that she has asked her patron, and it will cost her. You hear like a snarl, like,
Alright, anyone else want to do some weird shit?